It feels like it's been a while since I left Yukari-san and Ken-kun at Junes. While wandering the fog-shrouded town of Inaba, I used this time to carefully review the data on the memory card Kikuno-san gave me. All these documents deal with ergo research. Wait, are we in Labrys' perspective now? Even with my calculation abilities, I won't be able to unlock the protection on that final file in an appreciable period of time. It's with a slight feeling of disappointment that I finally reached the entrance of Yasugami High. I stand petrified before it. The eccentric decorations in this distorted school building look familiar, but that gigantic tower looming overhead exudes intimidation much more than when I saw it from the helicopter. I look back down the path I came from and see the town spread around the hilltop I find myself on. The town of Inaba has been twisted into a mind-numbing maze, sunken into the murk of the stagnant red waters of the fog.
There's nobody around. I hope everyone's okay.
Okay, so we are at Labrys' perspective now. Minazuki? Pretty cool character, the way he exists, his backstory and all, but damaging Mitsuru, unforgivable. He must be killed. He must die. It's unfortunate, but that's how the cookie crumbles. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. I also make the rules. Before I can become absorbed by my emotions, my radar detects someone approaching.
I found you.
I hear a familiar voice and see a figure coming up the hill. I think that was Narukami. We gonna fight evil Narukami here?
Yukon? Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I knew you'd be coming here.
Huh?
Something's not right. Yukun's missing something. I don't feel any kind of warmth from him. There's none of the kind consideration he has towards his friend. At the same time, an internal sensor begins to alert me of the presence of an approaching enemy, and a message transmits itself furiously into my senses. Eliminate the target Shadow.
You ain't Yukon. You're a shadow.
Not bad, anti-shadow suppression weapon. Then again, I never intended to deceive you by taking this form.
Showing up looking like Yukon. What's your game, buddy?
I came to warn you. Where you are is not where you should be.
What are you saying?
Don't get so worked up. Don't you know it? Deep down, you know that you're nothing but trouble to them. If you'd never shown up, this town would have been peaceful. They don't think of you as a friend. You're just a nuisance that brought them to score.
Well, but they all accepted me for who I am.
No matter what excuse you give, you're still just a weapon. The tool can never befriend a human, and you will never be accepted by them either.
That ain't true! That can't be!
I desperately try to deny it, but my words fail me. I am a machine, and I was created as a weapon. I'm nothing but a tool to destroy shadows. There's no way something like me could befriend people. My heart begins to crumble. I came this far, but...
What about you, Labrys? What'll you do?
I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
As my heart is about to crumble, familiar voices echo in my mind. That's right, I came here with the trust of my comrades. That's why I won't falter anymore.
I am a weapon. My body is mechanical and my heart was given to me. No matter what I wish I was, I can never be human.
Heartful cry, I'm vibing!
Oh?
But Yukon and I, Mitsuru-san and Yukari-san, and even Ken-kun all think of me as someone precious.
And most importantly of all, I'm friends with Koramaru.
I'm the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I'm Labrys, a member of the Shadow Operatives.
I see. Since you were just awakened to your persona, I thought you could be shaken up again. The circumstances have changed. Changed by force. Now bring on the ring!
Spin Master, welcome to stream. Wolfen, what's up? With that, the fake Yukon draws his sword. At the same time, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and land around us. I'm trapped. This will have invisible walls just like that other time. This closed-off space won't open until one of us is defeated. In other words,
You really want to do this, huh? Sorry, but I ain't about to hold back.
Don't underestimate me. I may be artificial, but I'm a complete copy. Based on everything there is to know about the real person. I'll prove it to you. Persona!
can't be!
Now, show the true power of an anti-shadow weapon.
Yo, Labrys doesn't believe in losing. She always wins. She's the ultimate robot waifu. Sorry, Igus. Get him.
Final.
Check out this awesome giant death rocket axe, dude. How could you ever stand a chance? You don't. Dude, I love that infinity move. Stop hitting me. Stop that. Stop it. I'm gonna grab you. I wanna grab you. You're in trouble now. It's all over. I said it's all over. You're in trouble now. Later, sucker. Goodbye. Easy.
A good fight. That was sufficient. My objective has been accomplished.
Bye. Even though I fought fiercely, my body performed smoothly thanks to my recent maintenance. The fake Yukun had fallen to the ground at my final strike, and its form begins to bubble into a black ooze and fall apart.
I really was a shadow.
The melting Yukun suddenly spits out balls of golden light. These orbs pass through the school gate and fly up towards the top of the tower, looming over the school building. The sounds of our battle echo away, and silence envelops the area again. My man!
Labrys-san! Ken-kun! Koromaru-san!
I'm overcome with surprise as Ken-kun makes his way to me. Koromaru-san had been at Ken-kun's side, but he dashes over to me.
I'm so glad you're safe. Is something wrong?
Ken-kun has a worried expression. Even though the fake Yukun had been a shadow, the harsh words coming from what appeared to be Yukun's face have still left me agitated. But
Nah, I'm okay.
I won't be deceived any longer. We have to save the others and solve this case as soon as we can. Ken-kun seems to notice my resolve and nods to me.
If anything comes up, please feel free to talk to me about it. That is, if you're okay with sharing it with me.
I thank Ken-kun and then suggest that we compare whatever information we've gathered up to now. The enemy seems to be using fakes made from shadows to challenge us to fights. Ken-kun reports that he encountered a copy of himself, but he was saved by Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun in the nick of time. Thank goodness, Yukun and his friends have noticed the strange situation and that has befallen this town. It'd be kind of hard to miss, to be honest. I decided to tell Ken-kun about what had happened a moment ago, including my own unease as well.
I see. That must have been tough. Yeah, I got to wondering what I would do if the real Yukun thought the same way. And that got me all scared. It's difficult to truly believe in other people. Ken-kun? It would be easy for me to say that he'd never think that way about you, but people are weak. They can't help but believe in things that make life easier for them. That's only deceiving yourself, though. You need to have resolve if you want to learn the truth. Even if that means getting hurt yourself. Resolve. If you're worried about the truth, then I believe you should go to him directly and find out how he feels. Otherwise, you'll never be true friends. Ken-kun. Oh, I'm sorry for being so impolite. It's easy to tell others to learn unpleasant truths, but it's more like I'm trying to convince myself.
Every time I hear Koromaru whine, a small part of me dies inside because I hate to see him sad. Koromaru-san stares up at me. I feel that he's telling me what Ken-kun's saying is right. I should find out for myself. If Yukun and his friends are headed here as well, I'll see them eventually. I should use that time to...
I see. A relationship between two people cannot be formed until they speak their minds to one another. Doing so requires this resolve.
Whose voice is this?
Who's there?
We stand ready at the sudden voice. Oh, it's you. I was like, dude, I cannot recognize this voice at all. It's because I haven't played Persona 3 Portable. A silver-haired man wearing dark blue clothing steps from the shadows of the school gate. Where did he come from? My radar didn't detect him at all. Wait, I'm still not detecting him?
Who are you?
Ah, how truly rude of me. My name is Theodore. I didn't intend to eavesdrop on you. But as I wandered in search of cola, I found myself here.
That blue costume. Are you connected to Elizabeth?
Such a vibrant shade of blue, his distinctive clothing looks familiar. Elizabeth, the girl who I met during the previous case, who also helped me remember a number of things. She appeared in my dream earlier today too and said some deeply meaningful things before disappearing. The man standing before me has an air similar to hers.
My, so you know of my sister.
Labrys-san, is this person an enemy?
Ken is straight up like, hey, should I be stabbing this dude right now, or are we just vibing?
Probably not. Elizabeth helped me realize a ton of stuff, but, well, she came on a little strong sometimes.
80% friend, 20% enemy?
Oh? Was she rude to you? She once forced me to eat a large quantity of cinnamon, and I thought my mouth was going to be desiccated forever.
You really trying to tell me that Elizabeth forced Theodore to go through the cinnamon challenge? I don't believe it. Actually, I do believe it. I hate everything.
Cinnamon?
Please, don't worry about it. It is merely a bittersweet page from our youths.
I see. Oh, right. My name's Labrys. This is Ken-kun and Koromaru-san. They're my... Well... It's nice to meet you, Theodore. We're Labrys-san's comrades. Comrades.
Thank you for the polite introductions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Comrades, I was embarrassed, but the way Ken-kun said it without any hesitation warms my heart. I do have many comrades right now who are with me. The way they interact with me naturally makes me think that perhaps I'm the only one who minds what I am. I feel like such a fool for being so anxious. I can't help but smile.
By the way, on a different subject, has anyone seen my sister Elizabeth anywhere?
Elizabeth? Nah. The last time I saw her was in a dream. I haven't seen her around here.
Is that so? There's something I was meaning to ask her if I managed to find her. I saw traces of cinnamon along the road here, so I thought that she might have come this way.
Who's dropping cinnamon around town? Elizabeth is here? She said in her dream that she was searching for power. If she happened to come across this town while it's in such a special situation, wouldn't it make sense that she would come to this tower?
Please forgive me. It seems I've detained you for too long. Please, do not be alarmed. I have no intention of getting in your way.
Oh, that's right. We need to hurry. Labrys-san, shall we get going? Huh? But don't we have to wait for Yukari-san? Do you remember what that General Teddy said when he showed up on the monitor? Oh, if we don't fight and win the P-1 climax within an hour, the world will end. Yes, that's why I think it's important we rescue Mitsuru-san and the others as quickly as possible. Yukari-san will be fine. Junpei-san's strong too, after all.
Ken couldn't seem sure that Yukari-san and Junpei-san will be alright. Is this what it means to believe in others?
Alright, let's go. See you, Theodore.
Please, take care. Still, where am I to obtain this cola?
Supermarket back like 2 blocks, dude. Theodore walks away, mumbling to himself, and then the three of us head into the school building. Why does Labrys sound like a toddler? Why are your ears broken? She sounds fine to me. Oh yes, the hallway! My most favorite of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax locations returns! It's looking very red these days. When we enter the school building, we find that the red fog has filled the halls as well, ruining our visibility. The hallways seem to go on forever, and the classrooms lining both sides are distorted. Though this is similar to the way this building had been in the TV world, the red fog increases the creepiness tenfold. The fog even mutes our footsteps as we proceed. As we walk along, Koromaru-san growls.
Koromaru-san? It would seem there's someone inside this classroom.
A door reading music room is slightly ajar, and the fog is pouring through the crack. I put my hand on the door. Ken-kun and I silently nod to one another. I think she sounds Irish. I'm pretty sure, yeah, someone in chat just said it. I'm pretty sure it's like a Brooklyn accent, you know, New Yorker style. Because she's got Kansai dialect in the Japanese version, which means like it would be like a country, like someone from the countryside in Japan. So I guess for some reason they decided to make that a Brooklyn accent when they translated it. But her voice sounding different was very important for her storyline in the first game, so. After I open the door and Ken-kun and Koromaru-san rush inside, I follow them. Akihiko. How's it going, man? In the center of the music room is a cross, just like the ones we saw on the monitor in the helicopter. The person tied to it is Akihiko-san.
Sonata-san, we'll get you down at once.
Ken?
Ken-kun rushes over to the cross and unbinds Akihiko-san. Akihiko-san is quite weak and he stumbles once he is released from the ropes. Ken-kun and I hold him up on our shoulders.
Thanks for saving me, Ken. Labrys. And Koromaru too?
Sorry to barge in on you. I couldn't wait to hear your stories, so I came here.
I'm glad you're so impatient. Sorry about this.
I'm glad you're safe now. Where are the others?
Ah, am I late again? Sorry, guys, my bad.
Oh, is this evil Junpei? I don't think we fought evil Junpei yet. I turn around in surprise at a sudden voice from behind us. A man wearing a backwards baseball cap is standing at the music room's door.
Oh, hey, Ken and Koromaru. And, are you Labrys?
Junpei-san, it's been a long time. I'm glad you made it here. Did you run into Yukari-san along the way?
Junpei-san, beginning personnel scan, identified Junpei Iori. As I thought, he is another of Mitsuru-san's comrades from high school. He is currently listed as a member of the auxiliary staff of the Shadow Operatives.
Glad? You're glad about stealing the limelight from me?
Evil Junpei, yep. Ken-kun's expression changes and he quietly moves his spear into a combat position. Scanning, subject confirmed as a shadow.
You're on me already, huh? Oh well, I wasn't gonna try to hide it anyway.
I've never faced Junpei-san before.
Ken-kun laughs to himself and takes a step forward. Koromaru-san stands close by him. Seeing the two of them so ready for battle makes me blurt out my doubts.
Hey, Ken-kun, are you okay with fighting somebody who looks just like one of your buddies?
You know, that's just how it be.
I mean, aren't you afraid? Like, what if that's the real one?
Ken-kun smiles at me. He then explains himself in a tone of voice that makes me feel silly for doubting him.
That's a silly question, Labrys-san. Even if it did turn out to be the real Junpei-san, if I'm truly being challenged, then I can never back down. Truly challenged? Yes. When it comes down to it, I will stand up and fight for anything I truly believe in, even if I must do so against my own companions.
Looks like you're finally learning to talk like that, Ken.
Akihiko-san!
Labrys, let me tell you something. Even if the enemy you face is someone you once counted as a friend, in a battle for your beliefs, the bonds formed between true comrades will never break.
Are you trying to bore me to submission? Let's get this over with already. Bring on the ring!
The fake Junpei-san summons the red pillars. Akihiko-san looks confused for a moment, but Ken-kun explains the rules to him.
Selfish rules as always. Now, normally I'd take him on, but let me take a quick break from the fighting for now.
Yes, please rest, Sonata-san. We can handle this.
Akihiko-san smiles happily and takes a step back. Ken-kun stands firmly in front of the shadow and takes a position. His resolve is so powerful that this young man looks strong even to me, but I can't forget that I'm a Shadow Operative as well.
I can do it too.
Ken. And by that I mean Koromaru. Bark, bark, bark!